So, guys, welcome to this podcast. I guess welcome back to Stories. Well, not really welcome back. This is the first time here, and it might be a last time, but stick around and see. Basically, this podcast is stories, and I want to give like a vibe where it's just like a group of friends. We like sitting around a campfire and just sharing stories, stuff that I don't put in my vlogs. If you don't know who I am, uh, are you living under a rock? No, I'm joking. I make videos, I make vlogs, and yeah, I don't know if you guessed by my accent where I'm from, but yeah, I am Devin Christoraro, and I have with me my good friend um, JADAVJI. Do you wanna tell the people who you are?
Hi, I'm NIRAV. I'm from Leicester. I'm 21 years old. Why does this feel like an interview, please?
Please, please, why you lied? You're currently in space. You're reporting from space, aren't you?
I am reporting from space. Uh, I was researching about Teslas that go to space, and now I am there myself.
Wow,
But
I
I
think
mean, we
it's,
can we can be in a different place if you want to. You just let me
what,
know, man.
what kind of place are we talking about here?
I mean, if I die and go to heaven, let's just bear with me here.
Who said you are going to heaven? Who said that?
It be like that. If I die and go to heaven,
I think he's doing something very.
this is
Um,
what I see.
for the guys, time. I mean, for the guys who are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank God you are listening on it, and you cannot see. This guy has a background of Ananya Panday. He set the background as that, and yeah, I want to throw up,
You
but
you 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 can't stop our love. You can't stop our love.
bro, I will stop your mouth if you tell me to. Okay, now
This is
he's
a
doing
nice
a
this is
heart.
a nice
He,
thumbnail.
he's doing a heart sign. But, he's back in space now. So, yeah. Well, let's start off with I am from Mumbai, obviously, and I'm no stranger to Bollywood, of course. Yeah, over here, just like every other brown Desi kid, everyone watches, films, Bollywood
Pretty
films,
much.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
pretty
know.
much.
Nirav over here is a right movie buff. So,
Yes. I also have a channel where I do review movies.
exactly, it's his name is Nirav, and he does reviews, so it's called.
NIRAV reviews.
There you go. Thank you for jumping in and not leaving me hanging. Um, but yeah, so I think it is honorary, 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 honorary,
You
honorary,
can you can just say I think it's fitting.
honorary. That is to ask you the question that what is your favorite Bollywood film or one of your favorite Bollywood
Uh, m- Bollywood film. There's a lot I like. Like there's a thin line between like and favorite. I mean, there are a lot of movies I watch and I enjoy them, and I'd watch them again and again. But one of my favorite ones, like I could watch over and over without getting bored, is probably called Anand with
films?
Rajesh
Really?
Khanna and Amitabh Bachchan. I mean, it's pretty old school, but the first time I saw that movie, it was it was crazy. The the way it was shot, the acting, everything. It was all incredible, especially for that time. And the story, that was just something else. Movies like that, they wouldn't work in like times like this anymore. People would find them boring and they wouldn't find them entertaining. That's why I prefer a lot of old school movies compared to the current ones. We have our rather, yeah, basically,
No, no. I think that is a quite a classy choice. Classy choice for
yeah,
a classy person.
yeah.
Very,
Thanks,
very,
man. Thanks, man. I
very,
appreciate that.
very, very fitting. There we go. I used your word, fitting.
Thanks, man.
What about for the Gen Z kids like me? What is your favorite, like modern type? What is one of your favorite modern type films?
Modern type film.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to say, I'd have to say Student of the Year too. That movie is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen.
All right,
It's
guys. Thank you
phenomenal,
for coming on this podcast. This has been
I'm kidding, I'm
Stories is
kidding,
the
I'm
new
kidding.
podcast by
I'm
Devon
joking,
Festival.
bro. I'm joking, bro.
And thank you all for coming to this podcast. We're sorry due to some technical difficulties, more like personal difficulties. We have to end this podcast short. But yeah, the only reason he's saying that is because he has a really big fat crush on Ananya Pandey, which I'm going to get into later. Which I absolutely, it's so crazy. Like, why I don't even know why he has a crush on her. Like, it's the most stupidest thing. But yeah,
What do you mean? Have you
whilst
seen her, bro?
I'm not even going to entertain the questions. Um, but back on the topic of favorite films, my like favorite. I think when I was a kid, if we're gonna do this whole old film,
Yeah.
I has to be probably Mera Naam Joker. That is that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
that was a, I was like a little kid. I was probably like maybe like 8 or something. I was sat with my grandma. I was watching that film, and I when I was a kid, I still do. I really love clowns, like the circus and everything. And then you're like, oh wow, this is such a cool. Yeah, for me, I was like a clown, and I was enjoying the film. But then you grow up and you realize, oh wow, this is quite a deep film, and yeah, all the difficulties that the Joker goes through.
I have
Quite
seen it.
great.
I've seen it once, like
Yeah,
quite a while back. Like not when I was younger, but I was probably in first year of college. Maybe that's when I saw it, and
yeah,
like it is quite long.
yeah,
But if you're like proper invested in it, it's like what 3.5 hours, maybe four.
yeah,
And then if you're proper invested in it, it's really good because you could legit talk about that movie all day. It's got so many layers, there's so many things you can talk about,
hmm,
and
exactly.
it's like there's three parts to the movie as well because you can see like three phases in his life and how like it affects him as a person and the people around him as well.
Yeah, no, that definitely, I totally agree with you, and that is probably. I mean, I like clowns, so that's probably just one of the reasons why I like it. But yeah, no, honestly, it's a very real thing where you're like, oh crap, whatever happened to the Joker, that could, that's happening to me, or it has happened to me, and it is just a bit too real. It's a bit too hard,
Yeah, yeah,
close
it's
to home.
deep.
Yeah, but modern wise, what do you think I'm gonna say? What film do you
I
think I'm gonna
mean, it has to be Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, right?
Exactly. I absolutely just like anybody else. I absolutely love Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, which is crazy because I didn't even see it when it released. Like I think when it released, and then like a year after, it's on TV or something. I would always see the beginning of the film and the ending of the film. I would never see what happened in between. But then I think a couple years, like maybe 4 5 years ago now, I watched the film from start to finish, and oh my god! Just to like summarize it, it's basically a bunch. It's like four group of friends, and they're all like different. And you've got this Nana, which is Deepika Padukone. She's like a med student. We've got what's that guy called? That famous Don. Uh, Ranbir Kapoor. That's it. Ranbir Kapoor is
You
very like.
forgot Ranbir Kapoor.
Um,
This guy.
it happens. It happens. No, but Ranbir Kapoor is like a very extroverted like guy, and then you have Man
His
Crush
name
of
is
India.
Bunny, by the way.
Yeah, his name is Bunny. Then Man Crush of India, which is Aditya Roy Kapoor, is
Yes.
he played a good role. And then we have Kalki Kekla, don't we? Who's didn't realize she was half French. But yeah, crazy.
I didn't either, actually.
Yeah, she's actually half French.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, but anyways, these group of friends they go on like a trek in Manali, and they discover themselves. And this Bunny, who's the main character, Ranbir Kapoor, he doesn't want to like live this 9 to 5. And I was like, oh yeah, मैं उड़ना चाहता हूँ, मैं दौड़ना चाहता हूँ. But now I just wanna don't do none of those things. I just wanna just sit and forget trying to chase life. But at the time when you watch that film, you're like, oh, it's more like a free spirited film. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to do as much as I can in life. I don't want to be a slave to the system. And it's just such a feel good movie because at the Ranbir Kapoor ends up falling in love with Deepika Padukone, which is she's supposed to be like the geeky, nerdy character in the film. And it's just such like the friendship in the film and even the stuff that happens in Bunny's life. I think the more times you watch it, the more things you learn. You learn so many life lessons from that film.
Yeah,
So
and the more you watch it, the better it actually gets.
yeah, exactly. It ages like fine wine,
Yeah.
and it's such God. I need to watch that film again. You know what? For the last 2 years, I've been putting it off to watch it. Like I'll watch it, watch it.
I mean, not to brag or anything, but I actually did watch it at the cinema. I'm just saying, like the weekend it came out, I was there, bro.
How was how did you feel after coming out that cinema hall?
It was the first thing that hit me was that this is one of the movies that comes around once every
Yeah,
few years. It's
yeah,
not your like standard rom-com
mm,
film, like how other rom-coms are. It's more than that. It's like a film about friendship. It's a film about love, and it's a film about finding yourself, like you already talked about. And
yeah.
it's just I just don't understand how he managed to fit so many things together and like give everything enough importance, and how it impacts the audience as well. That being a director must be the toughest things in the world, but when it pays off, when your vision pays off, it must feel like the most satisfying thing in the world.
I mean, you gotta give props to Ayan Mukherjee because the logistical challenge of shooting in Manali in the hills, in the mountains, sorry, not even hills, snow-capped mountains. I saw how they made that film, and it was crazy. And
Yeah,
actually,
like you could legit just use CGI if you want to. Use a green
that's true.
screen, add mountains at the back. You can do that. People have the technology to do that, but it doesn't give the same feel as actually shooting it in like a real place where it's freezing. You don't. It doesn't bring out the same emotions.
Yeah, and they went so real because there's a wedding scene where Kalki Kekla she gets married. She obviously likes Aditya Roy Kapoor, but as they grow older, when they're younger, they go on this trip. But as they grow older, Aditya Roy Kapoor has like this drinking habit, and they just grow apart, like not romantically. They grow apart romantically, but they're still friends. But then Kalki Kekla, which is Aditi in the film, she's getting married. So she's like calling all her three friends, like, you guys, you will come, right, to my wedding. And there's this whole like wedding scene, and um, yeah, if you not heard Kabira, then I honestly don't know. You need to seek help, seek God, seek something, because that song is so beautiful. But yeah, the whole wedding scene, it wasn't just like, oh, we'll just make it like some random Bollywood type thing. They actually got real wedding people. There's a company called The Wedding Filmers. This guy called Vishal Punjabi, he's like the CEO of it, and he's the one that records like Virat Kohli's wedding, Deepika Padukone's wedding, all these celebrity weddings he records. So Ayan Mukherjee actually got that guy. So it's so authentic, and I'm now wow, they went full length to make it the movie that it is.
Damn, that's mad. I didn't
Yeah,
know that actually. I've not even
yeah,
seen
yeah.
the making of the movie.
Well, you should watch it. It's so good, man. It's so good. But yeah, man. I think that's enough about Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
I didn't say
What,
I didn't say what my favorite recent movie was. That the other one was a troll.
what was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So what? Yeah. What was
Yeah,
actually your recent movie?
I'm not gonna lie. I've actually not seen one that proper hits, in my
Wow. So
opinion.
just
Like
gonna say
not a recent, not a recent one that hits hard proper. Like I mean, I really like Chichore. That one was very good.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say.
After like something like Three Idiots, like
Yeah.
something that's been iconic for a really long time, and then making something like that, which is like similar in concept, but trying to achieve something different and making it as good as Three Idiots was. I think it's actually better than Three Idiots. It might be a
Really?
controversial opinion, yeah,
Very controversial. Too much
just
controversy.
because just because it's harder to make a similar movie and make it better than the original one that did it without making it look like you copied it.
Yeah. I guess you don't want to try to be like, oh, you just remade an already made film, you know?
Yeah, like they did their own thing. Like the director Nitish Tiwari, he added his own thing. Like the guy loves slow motion. In Bhootnath
Yeah,
Returns, he used slow motion where the kid got hit by the rod, and then in Dangal, he obviously used slow motion when she did the thingy wrestling
yeah,
move on the girl, and then that was slow motion, and then slow motion in Chichore when he sunk the basketball shot, but he didn't sink it.
mm.
It
Yeah.
hit
That
the
was
edge and then it bounced off.
a good way to end
Yeah,
that film, actually.
and I think the message of the movie as well. Three Idiots obviously had a different message. Three Idiots was like, don't be shy to tell your parents what you want to do in the future. Do whatever you want to do. Don't be forced to do anything you don't want to do. And the other one was like the Chichore. The kind of moral of the story was like you shouldn't, you know, end your life based on small decisions, in it, or small things
Exam
that
results,
affect you.
really. It affects a lot of students, actually.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
real thing,
And
yeah.
it's quite common. Yeah, it's a real issue. And the way the movie handled it in like a sensitive way, I really like that.
Yeah.
And plus the acting, man, it was brilliant, isn't it?
It's a very comical film, actually. For the actual
Yeah,
subject nature was touching on, it was very funny.
yeah. I think it's because if you're making a movie that is emotional, you have to balance it with the right amount of humor. You've got to make the audience laugh to compensate for the sadness that comes later.
That's true. Fair point. Touche. Touche. Touche.
But yeah, that is one of the ones that I really like. There's probably a lot more that I can't think of right now, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's one
Because
the most
I put you
recent
on the
ones I can
spot.
remember. Yeah, go on.
Because I put you on the spot. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shall I put you on the spot? I was like, what?
Also, because you're in space right now, so you might be a bit disorientated. So I'll let that one slide. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. I'm running out of oxygen slowly.
Yeah. I mean, don't you usually? No, no. But I guess we can't. We can't. Can't. We can't. We can't. I forgot what we were saying. We can't not talk about the elephant in the room,
What is the elephant in the room?
which is nepotism.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
feel like we've had this conversation before.
Oh, I wonder where we had this conversation. Yeah, but for you guys, if you don't know, basically, me and Nara, we made a video reacting to Coffee with Karan season 6, and it did so well in the first few days
Can we
until it
just,
got
sorry to interrupt, can we just have a moment of silence for that video, please? Because
yeah,
that was a banger.
rip.
Just a
Yeah,
moment of silence.
it's such a funny video, but um, I got copyrighted, so it's blocked, so I cannot see it. But there was a part where we talked about nepotism, which we'll just talk about now instead, because you can't see that video anymore. So, what are your views on nepotism? Because it could be good, it could be bad.
See, my personal opinion, I'm in the middle. Like I neither think it's bad and I neither think it's good. I'm in the middle, kind of. I agree with both sides of the argument because I think, is the media, in my opinion, I think the media is what brought the issue of nepotism out recently. Otherwise, there wasn't an issue about it before. I don't think, anyways, because when Abhishek Bachchan came into the industry, when Bobby Deol, Sunny Deol, people like these, when they came into the industry, people didn't have an issue with it. Not that I know of, but and then now recently, I think the media's kind of pulled it out because the media does have a lot of power in India.
That's true.
So
No,
I think that's what I think, anyways. But it's kind of like it's kind of two sides to the story in it. It's like even if you like in favor of nepotism, well, not in favor, but like the big actors, like um, say for example, Dharmendra, right? He's worked so hard in the industry. He started from nothing, and then he's worked his way up. And then if he can like help his sons out, why wouldn't he do that? I'm not
no,
saying he
definitely.
did, but why would you not? Like if my son, if I got into the industry and my son needed help, I'd obviously help him. It's like helping out a relative. It's like why would you not do that? Like, you care for them, you'd obviously want to help them. And I think actually nepotism actually, gives other actors who are not of, famous origin, it gives them a boost, and it gives them a chance to, show their skills as an actor.
How so? So non
Like,
outsiders.
it kind of motivates them, yeah. Like, people who are not related to famous actors or stuff, in a way, I think it might even motivate them to do better, to become like a better performer, to, outshine stars.
But do you not think it's already difficult for an outsider to enter? It just makes it even difficult. Yeah, I get your point of
Yeah, it
it
does. See,
motivates them.
that's the other side of the
But
argument.
it's the part
Like,
that they can't even get into before they can't even outshine, you know?
yeah, that's exactly the other side of the argument. It's that people who are not related to famous people who don't know, newcomers in the industry, before they even enter the industry, it's already tough for them, because it's like you've got to fight. It's like a survival of the fittest kind of thing. And
Yeah.
then that's kind of the bad side of the argument, because they may be a good actor there, but they've not been found yet, or they're not being given the opportunity to prove themselves because, of said star kids or whatnot.
But we have to be honest though. I totally get your point. Yeah. But these
Yeah.
actors that came in the generation before us, they they're talented, okay? Like they are talented. But nowadays the new generation, the actors our age that are coming in, the star kids, some of them, let's just be honest, some of them are like talentless. Like an outsider could do way better. But obviously they're now
I mean,
it's a bit like
some of them are actually god tier actors, but people who have not,
if that, if
they've not
that, if
clocked it
that.
yet.
If by the way, guys, he's just saying this because he likes Ananya Panday and she's
I
a
don't know
star.
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
And yeah, I think honestly, I mean, it's good for her. She was Chunky Pandey worked hard, you know.
Yeah,
She,
exactly. Like, he
she
did work
proved
hard.
it.
Why should he
I think,
not give his
uh,
why should he not give his, beautiful,
uh,
amazing, talented, smart, gorgeous daughter a chance, bro? Why not? Huh?
more like you, it sounds like more like you want a chance with her more than she getting a chance in films. But
I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, but no, I think it should be like, all right, fine, you've got the opportunity, but you make it or break it. Because if you can't make it, yeah, like if an outsider, if their first film was a flop, they would be a flop for life. Same should happen like with the Star Kid. Like if your first film does not do well, you just somebody else should be given a chance. Because but in Bollywood, what happens is, oh, Papa दूसरी film finance कर देंगे, like it's
Yeah,
just what
no, I
happens.
get your point. I get your point. You see, there's two sides to the whole thing, because even if we don't look at the remainder, right? Say, for example, we look at Amitabh Bachchan. This is actually a true story, as far as I can recall, because Amitabh Bachchan, one of Bollywood's most biggest actors and one of the Bollywood's most respected actors, right? His son Abhishek, when he decided to enter the industry, a lot of people, before even seeing his first movie, they were like, oh, they started hating on him already. And I'm like, I obviously was young. I didn't understand anything then. So after hearing about it, I was like, that's kind of peak, They already started hating on him they even saw what he could do. And then, like, obviously now he is a really big actor now. But like you said, he has talent, unlike
Exactly.
others. I can neither confirm nor deny.
hmm No, because think
Whoops,
about.
my hand slipped.
Oh my God. He's now, guys. He's now put another photo of Ananya Panda in his background.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
Yeah, there's a crazy story I have to tell about this, but no, but as you just said, yeah, like someone like Ranbir Kapoor, he's a product of nepotism. He knows that. He openly says he is, but you see, he is talented. He has done good work.
Maybe, okay, maybe, right? We give these lot a chance. Maybe they can become good actors. Maybe they can.
No, she has had too many chances. That's my problem. That
What do you mean too many? Look, okay,
this
student
is
of the year
the
two. It wasn't okay. Student of the year two. It
you were just
wasn't
gonna
great.
say it wasn't good. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay. Student of the year two. Let's be real. Let's be legit. It wasn't great. It was
Mhm.
okay. It was average. Yeah, and
I
then
have this on video now. I have this
pati
on
patni aur wo,
recording.
yeah. Pati patni aur wo. It was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually good. You can't deny that it was good. And don't say it was good because of Karte Karyan. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's very he does like he thinks he if he does the same monologue every film he'll get Oscar. That's why he thinks acting is literally you can see all his. I think he thinks he's cracked the formula, but it's getting a bit repetitive seeing him do a monologue. But yeah, when he did the monologue in Pyar Ka Panchnama, that was great. But then he's doing every film. It's like, bro, तुझे कुछ और
Does
नहीं
he?
आता
Does he
है.
have a monologue in every film?
If you, yeah, yeah. It's like,
He does. He does have it in Pyar Ka Panchnama 1 and 2 because
yeah,
like those the monologues are thingy. It's kind of
yeah,
like the star bit of the movie.
yeah. But it
But I don't
makes
know.
sense.
I don't know. I don't
But
recall him
now,
doing a monologue
it
in those other movies.
पति पत्नी और वो,
Is there a monologue in that?
yeah, there's a monologue in that as well. He's at the
Okay,
terrace and he's just
I've
saying
only
stuff.
seen it once at the cinema.
Yeah, I think I was with you, right? We saw it together,
Yeah,
right?
I've only seen it once. Yeah, I've not seen it after that. Maybe I should watch it every day.
No,
You
I
know,
don't think he
get
wants
my
to.
daily dose of.
He's now trying to throw a kiss at imaginary Ananya Panday, who's on a green screen.
It's not imaginary. It's
Try hug
legit.
her. Go try hug her.
Try hug.
Yeah,
I don't need to
exactly. He does.
because we're mentally connected.
I think you might be both mentally tapped, but I figured
Look. I can tell her. Yeah, her favorite color is
yellow, yellow.
no. Her favorite color is actually one second. Her favorite color is actually
How are you googling this?
pink. Pink.
Oh wow,
You
nice.
see what I did there?
He's just changing the background, guys, for you, all you guys on the audio
Right, pink
podcast.
is now my favorite color, boy.
Very, very sus, my friend. This is very sus behavior.
What's very sus behavior?
What you're doing right now, very, very sus behavior. He's trying to hug her, guys, and she's just obviously there, standing like a. You, why does it look like you're Madame Tussauds?
Standing like a goddess. Is
It
that what
looks
you're
like
gonna say?
It's like you went to Madame Tussauds and you got in for free. That's how happy you are right now, having her at the background right now.
Madam Madam Tussauds for free. Are you saying she's that good she got a statue? Yeah, I rate it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I didn't mean it that way, but sure, if that helps you sleep better at night.
Nah, you said it. You said it. It's done out.
But yeah, actually, moving
You
on
just gotta,
to
you've just gotta deal with it.
change the picture again. Now she's doing some thug life pose.
Yeah, that's what I said. Deal with it.
Honestly, man, I think this
And
guy has been.
pull like a weed joint right here.
Yeah, I mean,
So deal with it.
I think you're the one that has done crack before you came here today. Honestly,
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, exactly what I'm talking about, my friend. The
See, I'm in the car. I'm in the car with her.
please, no, please don't do that, please.
From my brand new Lambo.
Wow. I just hope my the listeners who are listening are able to imagine what you are doing right now because they cannot see this.
It's fine. There we go. We're back in
But yeah,
space now.
don't worry, my friend. I won't put my stock kid in the background. Okay, I won't do that. I won't do that just for my own sanity.
See, those are my views on nepotism. Jokes aside.
Yeah, you want a medal?
But I do agree with you. I do agree with you that, it's not fair even on, people who want to become actors and who actually have talent compared to others who are kind of spoon fed it.
Because this applies. I want to take this out of Bollywood. Now, this also applies in the like in general life, in workplace and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
I understand. Obviously, if someone is helping out with the opportunity, great. But then you cannot. You have to remember that then you cannot. You do not have the right to go then shit on other people, saying, "Oh, you know what? Look, I've made it." No, you didn't make it. Your your parent or someone helped you out make it. You cannot say, "Oh, I'm self-made." You're not. You have to be humble
yeah. So
about,
you should, yeah,
thankful
exactly.
that you have this
Be humble.
opportunity.
Yeah, be humble
Yeah,
about where you came from.
exactly. That's the only thing. But there's a lot of people out there who then be like, "Oh, haha, I made it." You guys, why can't you make it? Well, clearly, I don't have the same parent as you. Probably I was born in the wrong family, but but yeah, those are honestly, uh, that's my side of the story. I didn't say much, got everything out of you, so I'm sorted. So yeah. Uh, now connections. Do you have any connections in Bollywood, my friend?
Unfortunately, I do not. If I did, you'd know where I'd be right now.
Where would you be right now?
I don't think I can say on camera.
Why?
I would be in
Whoa.
Ananya Pandey's heart.
Okay, I thought you say something else, but thank God.
I was tempted, but I was tempted. I was tempted by the devil on my shoulder, but I listened to the angel.
Sure, sure. But
But no, jokes aside, I do not have any connections. I wish I did, but I do not.
don't worry, you know me. It's fine. Just know me.
Yeah, man. You've got hook me up, man. Introduce me.
Yeah, it's, the story of Ananya. That's what we're talking about. Um, okay, let's just keep it very vague because I realize people will listen to this. So I know someone. Yeah, like let's say I know like a proper famous. I know a famous actor that everyone, you know, let's say rules over. But I don't know the actual. I don't know them directly. Like I know like their cousin maybe, and obviously they're cousins with the person, and I'm good friends with the person. So technically, like I have a way in. Like I know quite a lot of people. Um, so yeah, and it's just very interesting that Nirav wants me to set up something if I could, because when we have these
I don't know what
big
you're talking about.
parties, yeah, I'm sure you don't know. But yeah, he's always been asking, FaceTime me when you go to this party or whatever. Does it ring a bell, my friend? Does it ring a bell?
It actually doesn't, I don't, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember having any conversation with you of the sort. This is the first time I've talked to you after so long. I don't remember what you're talking about.
Why are you having to justify this? Why are you having to justify
Justify what?
that you have never had this conversation with me before?
I don't recall having that conversation.
Wow, very
But yeah, when are you going India?
Ah, see, my friend, my friend. Actually, when I went home, back in November, I think because I was there for a long time, and I saw like obviously I'm there I am in a rickshaw, because don't have a driver. Is my you know don't have a driver. I just
Oh,
don't have.
oh, I feel sorry for your struggle.
Thank you. And I have to take a risk. I have to take a risk to go to places. But yeah, I was just in Juhu, and
Yeah,
I
because
just
your dad hasn't been on coffee with Karan in it, so you have to travel by rickshaw.
exactly, bro. That's the things me and someone have in common. Um, but yeah, I just see all these like flyers just for like casting. Like, oh, please, if you want to get a role, contact this number. And these flyers are so
Wait. You
effective.
see flyers for casting?
Yeah, they're like everywhere, bro. They don't put one. They're like make a wallpaper on the street of it, like mini A4 like flyers, and they just post it everywhere.
That's mad. Man gets flyers.
I mean, when like the rickshaw stops at a red light or something, you just see like some Mukesh Don wants you to join.
Mukesh. It's Mukesh Chabra, bro.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, I don't know maybe it was for like an ad or something. I don't know. Could
Maybe
be
it's for
for
Vico Vajadanti.
could be for a film. You never know. I guess you find out when you do the audition. Yeah, that's it. Audition. There's always a lot of auditions going on, but you just need to know where they are. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's these parties that I've been to that happen back home, but we can't discuss those details on here. But just letting
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
we
know.
can't. just DM me privately,
DM. Who said I have you on DM? Who said I had you on DM?
Huh?
Who said I had you on DM?
Really? Is that why you
Yeah,
send me posts every day?
guys, this guy is so obsessed with Ananya Panday. He is tagging me in Instagram lives. This is just
No, lies. You tagged me first.
okay,
Then
bro.
you tagged me in the live, right?
Okay,
Don't lie.
okay.
Don't lie.
Listen, my
You
friend.
tagged me in the live first. You just tagged at NIRAV0799. And then I went at you. I've been here from the start, fam.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're the
that's
one.
that.
You're the
You
one that
already there.
tagged me.
Yeah, because bro, like she's going live every second. I was like, what the hell? So I accidentally pressed it, and so I'm like, you know what? Let me just tag you. I tagged you, then I left the live, and then turns out you already there. Apparently,
Yeah, and I was there
wait
from
for
the
real,
beginning, bro.
you were actually
Yeah,
there. Wait, so
yeah, I
you
was.
watched her lives?
Yeah.
Ah, 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 ah. ah.
She's even said like hi to me once or twice.
No.
Because I've written hi, and then man goes hi, how are you, and that's it.
Really? She said hi to
It's
you.
because they respond to their fans, isn't
Wait, let me just make a quick phone call, my friend,
it?
and
To who?
wait, I have to check the time zone because
What time zone?
San Diego is 1:31. So
Who
I
are you
can't make the call.
calling?
Don't worry, my friend. I cannot make the call right now because I'm busy
Who are
with the
you
podcast.
calling?
Huh?
What is going on? I'm so confused. Who's getting a phone call?
It's okay, my friend. Certain details cannot be leaked.
The Mr. Foster. He's getting a phone call
Huh?
because I've been a naughty student.
Okay, guys. No, just no. This is not what happens. Honestly, this is unacceptable behavior, my friend.
But yeah, see, I was already there. You were the one that tagged me. I did not send you the live in any way. I didn't send it you. You were the one that tagged me.
Wait, I think let me just check my phone. You tagged me in something else. You tagged me in. Dabu Ratnan is live. You tagged me in. So
Yeah. It's because he did a live with Ananya on Tuesday because he's doing a photo shoot in it and then he released a
oh, so
photo.
you know the schedules down there. Wow, look who's
He,
taking over my
he
place.
said it on his Instagram post, man.
Oh,
He said it on his
okay,
post. He said he was doing a
okay.
live on Tuesday with Bay and then that he was going to release a photo after the live.
Wait, he
And then
said, "Hey
and then
guys,
he released a
if you want
yeah,
to throw
what?
up, I'm sorry. I guess at the end of the show, I will have to compensate you each for paracetamol."
And then today he had another live with Bay 2.0 with Chiara
That is
Advani.
that. Wow, how many bays are they going? You bay Sharam divided by 12.
Yeah, I like to Bay Park. Ah, okay. I think Bay Sharon worked better.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it did.
This is great.
Yeah, so and then today thinking while I was in the hospital, I was watching Chiara Advani's live. And then he after the live ended, he released a photo shoot of her as well. He's doing a live. So those are the two I watched, isn't it?
So what's the schedule for tomorrow? Run me through what's going on, bro. Run me through what's
I
going
don't
on
know. I
tomorrow.
don't know. I just watched Anu and Kiaru in it.
Guys, I'm so sorry. You guys have to hear this. I mean,
People are probably like, I hate this guy already.
like I usually listen to podcasts when I'm driving, and if I heard something like that whilst I was driving, I think there would be quite a serious fatal crash.
Well, see, you shouldn't be listening to podcasts. I should be on the road.
Say that again.
Well,
You shouldn't be.
you should be listening to podcasts.
I
Oh
should.
dear.
You said you shouldn't be listening to podcasts.
No, what I meant was you should be fully focused on the road. Like you shouldn't be giving attention elsewhere. You should be fully focusing. All senses should be up ahead.
NIRAV just thought that because we're recording the video, he thought people were listening to it on Spotify. are probably looking at the podcast
Nah,
and
look,
seeing the video.
mate, it's been a long day, alright? I'm tired, alright?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. But yeah, I guess you can just wind down. Uh, joining. Who's live are you gonna join today now?
I don't know. It was just those two.
Okay.
I'll see you in it. I'll keep the podcast updated every time I come on. Today I watched this person's live. Tuesday was Bay 1.0, and then Wednesday Bay 2.0. Thursday we do not know. I can have a quick check for you if you want.
My God. My God. Disgusting behavior.
One moment, please.
I honestly, this guy's actually checking his phone to.
Yeah, what?
We
Oh,
have
here
a
he is.
calendar or something.
Oh, where's it gone? No, I don't have a calendar.
Saying Monday this, Tuesday this, Thursday, Wednesday this person.
Oh, it's Alia Bhatt is next.
Okay. Then this is the time where we end the podcast.
Maybe
Before.
I probably won't join that live though.
Yeah.
There you
Thank God. Thank God.
There you go.
But I guess this is all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you for listening. Listening or watching this first episode. We'll probably talk about like we might talk about like stuff like the mystery of Gia Khan's murder and stuff like that. That's a topic that deserves a whole podcast in itself, an episode in itself. Um, but yeah, next time you see us, we'll probably just be saying random stuff like how me and my friend almost got stabbed, or you'll just see all these stories. Like it's basically behind the scenes from my vlogs, and just really super random stories that we all have. So hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. But it's been I would say it's been a pleasure to have you on the podcast. But
But wait, before I go,
yeah.
Kaizala, Kaizala,
This was supposed to be in the beginning. This was supposed to be my intro
I
song,
forgot. All right, I remembered at the end. What can I do? Okay, how much do you want me to remember, bro?
right? Well, yeah, no, this has been really fun. But now that NIRAV is free, he's now an actual biomedical science graduate.
Yes, I am indeed.
So well done to him.
Thank you.
He's a bit more free now. So I guess
I know. I'm very busy. You know, meetings and appointments.
No, you are free, my friend. But I guess this is probably a new co-host. Maybe we'll see how it goes.
Co-host.
We'll see how it goes.
I will try. Do my best.
But yeah, hopefully, the next time you see us, you'll see my whole friend group, and yeah, it'll be really random. But thank you for coming in for this first episode. This has been forgot the name of my podcast. This has been Stories by Devin Cristovaro, with JADAVJI. And
Yeah.
See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.